tied for second. UCLA's already clinched the regular season title and the 1 seed in the tournament. Bouncy ball up the middle. And it gets through for a leadoff base hit for catcher Olivia Johnson.
And this is a situation here for me, Mark. If you have a Carter on the bench who leads the team in stolen bases, with Olivia Johnson in that 9 spot and 1 through 3 in the lineup with a hit apiece, I bring in a base runner that's exactly what they do. They're bringing in Carter. 24 stolen bases on the year. And when you're this late in the game, there's no messing around. When the opportunity's there with none outs and a runner on, need to try to find a way to manufacture runs. And Brooklyn Carter is scrappy on the base pass.
So with the speed of Carter now at first, the top of the order up with Bailey Klingler.
I think they're asking for fun. I think that's what the combo is about there.
Yeah.
You're going to drop the bunt?
A different player, a different spot in the order? Yeah, that would be a likely option. But with Bailey Klingler, I got to let the reigning Pac-12 player of the year swing away.
I think so.
She's lined to right and single to center so far tonight. Well, I think she was just playing with us there a little bit, huh? Or is she really
keeping the defense honest?
She at least wants to plant that in the heads of the defense.
And you have first and third who's in a little bit, but up the middle, they're pinched towards 2 like crazy.
Old foul, yeah, up the middle, as you said. It's there deep.
And it also goes to where majority of these base hits have gone for Washington, right? They're just little bleeders up the middle. It's not like there's a whole lot of pop. I mean, the hardest hit the ballpark was Kelly Lynch to dead center. So I like this little move for the defense here for Stanford.
One-two count on Klingler. Carter is pinch running at first, as Danielle mentioned. Threat to run, 24 steals and 26 attempts. Another one fouled away.
That's what makes Bailey Klingler so tough. I mean, she fouls off a lot of pitches. She's one of the hardest hitters to strike out in the nation. And those are the strikeouts by numbers. I mean, she got her 5th last night, the first AB of the game from Nyjah Kennedy. Took 3 straight pitches. But I mean, 5 strikeouts, being able to foul off, pitches like that. And she almost baits you to throw something more around the zone, because it gets exhausting at times as a pitcher where it's like, man, I don't know where to throw here. I'm throwing this ball like half an inch off the ground, a foot outside, and she's still making contact. But if you're Elena Vaughter, you respect who's up. You know the pop at the top of the lineup here for the Huskies. Got to be smart.
Klingler pulls that fair. That's a fair ball. It triples into foul crowd in left. And here comes the runner to the plate. And the speed of Carter goes from first to home on a Klingler double. And Washington takes a 1-0 lead.
I mean, this is just a rocket to the left side. Not that bad of a pitch mark by Elena Vaughter. It's just not. She hits the inside part of the plate. I did see Kaneshiro behind the plate kind of lifting her glove up. Not sure if this was supposed to be a rise ball that maybe stayed down in the zone a little bit. But that's the type of hitter that Bailey Klingler is. I mean, they're 25-5 when they score first this season. And she's just been a huge part of their offense, being able to come up clutch in some big situations, timely hitting.
Klingler's team-leading 12th double, her team-leading 42nd RBI. And with Carter's speed, I certainly knew there was a chance for her to score from first. But with nobody out, I thought maybe Heather Tarr would hold it. But she had no hesitation, and Carter made it with her speed rather easily.
And I don't think that ball could have been placed any better. I mean, the fact that it gets by Steele, pushes it to the corner of the ballpark on the left side.
In the air to right, Klingler bluffing a tag, a catch made by Lim out in right field, keeping Klingler at second. So no question, running Carter as the pinch runner at first has already paid off. Here she is in real speed on the double by Klingler.
And you see her sneaking a peek all the way at where that ball is. I mean, the quick glance at Coach Tarr as she heads around second base, but such good instincts on the base pass, and that's what it's all about.
That came up and hit her. Yeah, she was out of the batter's box. So Husky is out. Sammy Reynolds, I should say, was out of the batter's box here.
Yeah, and that is the rule. If that ball gets you when you're out of the batter's box, it is an out. Big out for Stanford, and they're gonna just kind of call a quick timeout.
Joey Nyberg, their pitching coach for Stanford. Record with Water.
And you cannot say, Mark, that Washington has not found a way to hit the ball, right? They're putting hits up on the board. They did it last night. They had 8. They have 7 here tonight through 4 2/3 innings pitched. They're finding ways to get on base. It's just more so about being able to get them over and get them in. Gonna have a little pinch hit here. Sydney Stewart making her way in for Jalen Alton.
Stewart, a true freshman from San Jose. Played in last night's game, went 1 for 3. Ball's in a strike on Stewart.
Stewart had some really good quality at bats yesterday, not necessarily translating to base hits, but seeing a lot of pitches from that 9 spot yesterday.
Outside and a full count to the pinch hitter, Sydney Stewart. Water with a 3-2 pitch. And walked it. First walk of the game allowed by Elena Water. Two on with 2 outs. Brings up the left-handed bat. Silent Rain Espinosa. She gets hit by the pitch. So a walk followed by a hit by pitch. That walk, by the way, not only the first of the game allowed by Vaughter, but it's the first allowed by Stanford pitching in the series, as Kennedy didn't walk any last night. The bases are loaded. Head coach Jessica Allister is out once again. And it looks like they're going to make the change, or at least want to talk to Vaughter.
And they may be keeping her in. This could potentially just be a conversation talking about Kelly Lynch. I mean, she tagged her that first at-bat with that double dead center, had the fly out her last at-bat, but has done a really good job today of seeing pitches off of Vaughter. So I think just that little quick connection with the pitching coach and the plan of attack. I mean, you got 2 down. That has to be the main thing that we're chatting about. Is like, hey, you got 2 down. Use the defense. Let's hit some good spots. This is a game plan. You're always knowing what your plan of attack is against a hitter that first time through, that second time through, when you're going to face a hitter for the 3rd time. Pitchers remember just certain tendencies, some swings on certain pitches. So you know Vaughter's well aware of how Lynch has been swinging it off her.
Lynch pops up the first pitch to Schultz, the first baseman, to win the inning, and Washington settles for 1 and leaves the bases loaded. They've now stranded 8 and are 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position tonight.